Everyone, so I majored neurobio at UC San Diego, and today I'm going to explain shortly about the neuroanatomy of the human brain. So here it's this wrinkles, like it's the outer cerebral cortex of the human brain, and this is what makes us pretty much different from other animals, I should say. This is where all the thought process goes on. Especially here in the frontal cortex, that's where all the decision making happens. And back here, there is the cerebellum, which is responsible for movement largely. And when you delve deeper here, there's this white matter called the corpus callosum, which connects the two hemispheres of the brain, the right and the left hemisphere. Right here, it's a sagittal section view of the brain, so I can't really point out the left and the right hemisphere, but there's two hemispheres in your brain, and this connects it. Below it, there's the thalamus, which is this area. And the thalamus is largely responsible for relaying information back from the cerebral cortex down to the brainstem and to other parts of the brain and the limbic system all here. And then after that, here is the brainstem. And this brainstem connects to the spinal cord. Here's the pons. Pons is responsible for like sleep, and then the brainstem itself, it's largely responsible for like circadian rhythm, like breathing, eating, like all those basic functions. And there's also this little thing here called the hypothalamus. And the hypothalamus is also in connection to the brainstem, is responsible for all of the breathing, eating, like basic functions. Like you don't have to think about breathing when you're sleeping, that kind of stuff. And below that, here's the pituitary gland, and this is largely responsible for controlling hormones. Okay, and here is the hippocampus, and this is really it's an interesting area for us to study, like for neuroscientists to study, as it is largely involved with learning of new memories. It's a very hot field to learn about it. And below, next to the hippocampus, there's also the amygdala, and the amygdala is largely responsible for fear, emotions. That's where like all those like emotional animal instincts come from, and those instincts of the limbic brain are relayed back and forth between the cerebral cortex, as I said, through the thalamus, and that's how all those complex emotions and thoughts operate in your brain to create your thoughts. Yes,
Mhm.
that's pretty much a summary of the brain.